Hello guys and welcome to VollGazzRacing Season 12 Division 2 Round 2 here in Estoril. Sorry for not being there for the first half of this qualifying session. I had to just go to the toilet. But we are here with 9 riders currently, hopefully more turn up. But yeah, so currently the sprint qualifying, so riders haven't got long, only 3 laps at the max probably, maybe even not even that. Yeah, it's only going to be 2. So 2 laps at most for all the riders today. So it's going to be very important to get a banker lap in there. Rope aboard the Grassini Ducati going into the really tight chicane uphill. Front can easily wash out at the left-hander. As he now flips into the penultimate corner. And then into the long radius parabolica for the final corner. So Ropey up to the line to set the banker lap of the session. 33.5. GSXR goes second. Q Gamer championship leader. Doing his on and off throttle tactic that he abused to death at Jerez a couple of weeks ago. He rounds the parabolic corner. It looks so bad, but he's making it work. He comes up to the line, runs the curve. That's going to cost him a little bit of lap time. Correct on across the line now and goes to pole position by just over 0.2 of a second. Treaded Head, who had a pretty disastrous debut on the Ducati, and he's going to back out the lap. Let Hadif roll through, who's on an invalid lap. And they start the final lap as Daredevil, who is also now on the Grassini Ducati, goes into 4th place. Freddy, red sector, no star, not red sector, so as now head into turn 1 for the final time in this session. Hadif running really wide, Treaded Head on the back of the replicating rider, probably now looking at not the greatest of ideas to sit behind him, because if he's not qualifying, Treaded Head's getting really close to and that's Hadif's session over. Which that's just the case of when you don't know somebody's, oh my god, race recently hit no star, but when somebody you just don't know each other's pace and you misanticipate poorly anticipate what is going to happen. And unfortunately, Treaded Head has completely wiped out Hadif there, and he will start from the back of the grid. And no star up to the line to set his one and only lap time. The Belgian goes into 2nd place. Solid lap. And we goes to Treaded Head, who had the collision. Oh, and he's lost the front as well. So all he had red for third sector as well as what could have been for Treaded Head. So Treaded Head has got pace, but here's your grid. Q Gamer is on pole, no star 2nd, Ropey in 3rd, G6R in 4th, Daredevil 5th, Treaded Head 6th, Race Reese 7th, Freddy in 8th, and Hadif after that collision rounds out the field in 9th. So first of 2 Portuguese rounds, the other one will be dubbed the Algarve Grand Prix. So we get ready for the riders to ready up. Just the Belgian of No Star left to ready up. Right, let's get going.
As the marshals wave the green flag, the riders on the grid focus their attention on the light. We're ready for the start of the Portuguese Grand Prix here at Estoril.
Here we go. The lights are on in Estoril for the first time in VollGazzRacing in this season. In this game, so we're off, and No Star's a brilliant start. Q Gamer going all the way with a big wheelie. He hasn't actually, I don't think he's activated his ride-out device as they head towards turn 1. Rope hits the back of No Star, but it is No Star who leads, and everybody has got through turn 1 safely for once. That's definitely going to backfire come turn 3. And that's that Q Gamer running wide off track, and he's down. I shouldn't have said anything, but Q Gamer has now gone down, and the championship leader is not going to be scoring any points as of now. You get points from the top 8. And Johnny Ed goes down as well. Big mistake for the Factory Ducati rider. So No Star leads. Ropey's second. Freddie is in third. Another in a podium place once again. Could be set to take the championship lead here. Daredevil in fourth on his debut. JSXR in fifth, following his second place finish last time out at Jerez. Skydeep sixth. We'll see what Hadif's got later on in the race. And he's gone down as well. So 3 big riders have gone down, but in the inverse order they've crashed in, that's the position they've ended up in. So, and Freddie goes through on Ropey. Ropey's going to try and get the cutback, and he's going to force his way through, trying to be the top. And Freddie's gone down and hitting the curb, battling out to be the top GP22 rider, and unfortunately Freddie's paid the price. Hitting the curb there in the front, just folded. So, currently we could be set for a different top 3 to 2 weeks ago. Obviously we missed last week due to the Qatar Grand Prix. Clashing with, he didn't end up clashing, but it could have clashed. Quite so, and that's Hadif breaking himself into turn 1. And that's a big mistake for the Malaysian. And he's now down in 8th. And G6R's now gone down. So, all the top 4 are completely different to last week's top 4. And Q Gamer is now fighting his way back through the field. And Freddie looking for a way through on the Yamaha. And he goes round the outside of the Yamaha rider of Race Reese. And now Q Gamer is surely next up to overtake him. Into turn 6 to go. Race Reese just holding firm, but I think Q Gamer's got the run down into turn 7. He goes up the inside. He's got the tighter line. And he goes through as they head into the chicane. Q's just got way more control over that Honda. Skydeep and Johnny Headed now battling for the final points paying position in 8th place. And the 2 make contact again. Can't help but make contact, these 2 can't at the moment. Hadif I'm guessing Hadif's just not practiced this track at all. And now Race Reese is going to fall 1 more place to the other Repsol Honda rider of G6R. But Race Reese, he's going to run wide there, and G6R is going to go through to make contact. As Q Gamer's trying to get through on Freddie as well. And G6R's finally got through on Race Reese. No Star for 1.5 second lead. We've seen this before from No Star. If he can get out in front and get into a rhythm, he's happy. Freddie holding off the Dutchman, the championship leader. But Q Gamer turns it underneath. And the Repsol Honda rider, the number 99, is through. But Freddie's going to go trying to overtake in the fast kink of turn 5. Use the Desmond Sedici Ducati power. And Q just holds him off. So we have reached the halfway stage of this race already, given it's a sprint race. The two Gresini's Ducatis are pretty locked together for now, as Race Reese has been overtaken now by Dreaded Head. The Race Reese has gone down. Don't know if that's a correlation from that's definitely a correlation from the contact that him and Dreaded Head have had, but whether Dreaded Head actually outright caused the crash, we don't know. Freddie's actually attacked Q Gamer, and he's going to take the start line again, and he goes through the inside, but Q's got the better. Oh no, he hasn't. He has got the better exit. Freddie holds. He's got the better line. He holds the position, and Q Gamer drops back down to 5th. All in the contact between the two, and now it's a drag race down the really long home straight, and I'd probably give it to the Ducati. Who's going to brake latest? It's going to be Freddie, and Freddie holds firm at the front. Oh no, he's not. He's going to lose the front, and he's gone down. Freddie braking too hard, too late, and unfortunately paid the price. So Q Gamer, he's got he's got 5 seconds basically of a gap to the Hadif's gone down again. So Q Gamer, he's got 5 seconds to close in 4 laps. Not quite sure it's going to be possible. So this is now the math. This is the halfway stage, and Dreaded Head and GSX are battling, and the pair of them have gone down at plenty of crashes. I'm missing them all. And Q Game is not actually closing that much in on the podium runners, so it looks like for now that the Gresini Ducatis are going to be 2nd and 3rd. And let's see who will win the battle for 6th as it currently is, but with the crash rate at the moment, it definitely could be something different. So they ran wide into turn 1, but GSXR was not able to take advantage of the situation. Into turn 3. The two seem to be very evenly matched for pace. Dreadhead seemingly getting used to the Ducati now. Dreadhead's run really wide actually into turn 4 as I say that, but the Jamaican holds on to position. Into turn 6 on the brakes. GSXR goes up the inside quite late. All the front forward of Dreaded Head. Luckily it held together, and the Ducati, the factory Ducati holds on to 6th for now. Always ran wide, really wide. There's no way he's going to try and he's going to turn it tight. And he's going to turn it tight again. He's going to go underneath. Q Game has picked up a long lap penalty. And there is no long lap penalty here. For some strange, even though there is one that was made for World Tour for bikes. For some reason the game hasn't acknowledged that. So you do just get a 3-second penalty. So Q Gamer, he is now 7.3 seconds behind the podium. So I think that's his race set. And can GSXR hold on to the 6th place? Or can he even catch Freddie? It means quite a difficult task, but you never know. Freddie's going to have to make probably a big mistake for that to happen, as Daredevil is starting to reclose the gap on Ropey for 2nd place, but I feel like that gap he's going to take a big mistake from Ropey. Oh no, he's gone down again. I do not believe it. He's gone down at turn 3, but he's managed to hold on to the final points paying position. Out in front, no start. All has seemed perfect for now. He's just got a few corners and a lap to take the first sprint win of the season. He struggled with the KTM in Barcelona in testing. He struggled with the KTM in Jerez, but he's gone to the other part of Siberia, and it's worked out. Whether it's just that he likes this track, or he's just figured out the KTM. Who knows? But he's come to Portugal in Estoril, and it's worked out as Ropey now is falling victim to his teammate Daredevil onto the final lap into turn 1. The two go side by side, and Daredevil's up the inside, but Ropey's going to shut the door on him as he applied a gas through turn 2 in. This is nice turn. I don't know what corner. Whoa! And our G6L's gone down. Through the left-hander now, heading towards the fast kink of turn 5. Oh, and Q Gamer's gone down as well. The championship leader is thrown away. 4th place into turn 6, and Q Gamer is not Q Gamer, sorry. Ropey's holding on to 2nd. The gap's 5.2 seconds out in front, so No Star has been doing a perfect job. These guys probably been making a couple of mistakes here and there. They can afford to crash though and remain on the podium. So Daredevil, you might as well take a big risk. Fabio, I'd take the risk. The worst you can get is 3rd. He's going to try maybe try to do the Bautista. Or he's going to turn it underneath. He's going to turn it underneath here. He's just not able to do so. Has to go for Fabrolka. Daredevil's going to try and hold it round the outside and turn it underneath, but No Star is going to cross the line and take victory in the first sprint of the season. But who's going to win the run to the line? I think it's just about going to be Rope. Oh, even Daredevil! Oh my, I do not know where the line actually is, but Daredevil might have stalled out there. Freddy takes 4th. Q Gamer 5th. Sky Deef has ran out of fuel. Dreaded Head takes 6th. GSXR is 7th. And Race is going to take the final points paying position in 8th, with Sky Deef running out of fuel on the final lap. What a disaster for a Malaysian. Unbelievable. Can Race cross the line in time? I think he's just going to run out, unfortunately. So No Star's your victor. Daredevil stole it, being at the line, being in 3rd place or being behind Roper the entire race, stealing from it at the final couple of yards like Bautista did to Toprak in 2022. Freddy takes 3rd, Dreaded Head 4th, Dreaded Head 5th, Freddy 4th, Dreaded Head 5th, Q Gamer ultimately finishes 6th, G6R is 7th, Race in 8th, and Sky Deep in 9th, and that will be your grid for the following race. And hopefully, I'll try and invite the other guys who haven't turned up and see if they will join us for the full race. So I will give it, what time is it? 25 past for people to join, and then we will get going for the main event for Division 2.
Like,
I've realised what I've done. I don't know what I've done. I don't know.
what were you doing? Calling it was full race?
I
think...
One moment. Right, so unfortunately I've been a bit of an idiot and made this a sprint when it's not a sprint, and the sprint in fact is next week. Why I've done that, I have no idea. But it means now that these guys don't have a sprint in Portimao next week. And instead it'll be a full race. But yeah, that's my bad. I generally have no idea how that happened, but maybe it's because it was 3 weeks and I don't know. Something in my head told me it was a sprint. Everybody's ready, so let's get this sprint that's not meant, this race that was meant to happen in the first place underway.
As the marshals wave the green flag, the riders on the grid focus their attention on the light. We're ready for the start of the Portuguese Grand Prix here at Estoril.
So here we go. Lights are now on, and we are off. And no start once again. It's a great start, but Freddie gets the best start heading towards turn one. Now onto the base, we've raced quite conservatively, and that backtracks everybody's. Who's that? That's Ropey going straight on into the gravel into turn one. And he's come back on the track quite aggressively, and that's not turned. Oh, and Daredevil's gone down. So for the second race in a row, we've had a crasher. Oh, and Freddie's gone down. Oh, and Skydive. Oh, and okay. Red flag due to the multitude of crashes, but that's the only red flag we will give.
As the marshals wave the green flag, the riders on the grid focus their attention on the light. We're ready for the start of the Portuguese Grand Prix here at Estoril.
Some of the riders have been given a bit of a lifeline there. The four who crashed, Ropey who ran wide, likes of Q Gamer will be very angry, probably. Or not angry, but frustrated. But here we go, lights run again, and we're off. No Star once again getting a fantastic start as they all head down towards turn 1. Onto the brakes they go. So they'll try and filter through. Whoa, and loads of riders from Race Reese decided to try and get to Portimao as he goes straight to the wall into turn 1. Everybody this time has successfully gone through turn 3. In turn 2, sorry, yeah, turn 3. I don't know what normal corner counters around this track. But a No Star leads. Q Gamer's looking to go. Oh, and Freddie's gone and tried to pass Hadith and gone down at the same and took him with him. And Q Gamer takes the lead from No Star. So for the first time, oh, and Freddie's gone down again. So for the first time, No Star does not lead the race, and Freddie had completely bulldozed him out of the way. Really bad luck for No Star as Dreaded Head, as immediately given a long lap penalty for that. Completely bulldozed him out of the way. G6R is third. The two Ducati Ducatis joined again. They can't be separated. But Q Gamer is now out in front by about by 9/10, nearly a second. His biggest rival's probably been taken out of the race. So here they go, down the home straight, 5 riders who survived the opening lap. All within 2 seconds of each other. 1.5 seconds really. As GSSR goes up the inside of Dreaded Head into turn 1, doesn't run wide, and makes the move stick. 1 and 2 make contact. And G6R holds on to second place, heading towards I'll call this turn 3. We call it turn 3 the entire time. It's turn 4. And I think the Frenchman's held on to position. Oh, and that's Daredevil and Ropey colliding it. And Dread's taking a really tight line through the kink. And now they go down the back straight, heading towards turn 6. G6R really a bit conservative on the brakes again. Dreaded Head really bulldozes another rider for a second consecutive time. Let's now go down into turn 7. And Dreaded Head cuts the nose off G6R, and Ropey forces his way under the Repsol Honda rider. Dreaded Head actually has gone down. This is now a 5 for second place as Q Gamer's extended his lead over the front to 1.8 by a second over this lap, thanks to the fighting by all 4 of these riders. And they're still fine, and it's not helping themselves. So here we go into the penultimate corner. Ropey holds on, and G6R goes down. You think he just tapped the rear of the Gresini Ducati, and we've got Deja Vu. We got an orange bike in the lead. We got Ropey in second and Daredevil in third, with an orange bike in fourth. Race Reese has gone down for a second time in this race. So lap number 3, hard on the brakes into turn 1. Q Gamer fastest, no surprise, the fastest lap. His lead's gone from 9/8 of a second to 2.2. 1.4 seconds over in one lap, and Skyleaf has gone down at turn 1 like he did in the sprint. Dreaded Head and No Star, these two can't gain. I'm sorry. Dreaded Head must have a thing with Red Bull KTM's because he's smacked and knocked off both of them today. No, sorry, he's got to work his way through the pack. I still think top 4 definitely possible. Top on podium place is gonna have to come down to crashes. But here comes No Star, he's looking, but he just can't quite get through on the Jamaican yet. RC16 versus GP23. And Dreaded Head isn't that far, is one warning away from another long lap penalty. No, so a bit wide. One thing he's going to have to contend with, like he didn't do in the sprint, is the fact he's got dirty air in front of him. He's got to compensate with that. So now I'll go down the home straight to start lap number 4. Dreaded Head running on the curb, losing momentum. The Belgian gaining time. down the straight, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, race having an absolute disaster for this one. Q Gamer 2.7 seconds. So if it hadn't been fighting, they'd still be within 1.5 seconds of him probably, or more, or less. Sorry. But these three, they have the potential to. I think they're probably setting the same pace out up front, but they're just. Fortunately, they've had a crash. Could do with the shot free crashing to make this race really interesting. But No Star can't get through on Dreaded Head. I think he's got a little bit more pace than him. But he's just not able to find a way through yet. But this might be a chance now. He's got to just set up the exit. Hard on the gas. Oh, look at that. Blast past to the Ducati. And the Belgian is through, but and the Jamaican collides with him. And Dreaded Head holds back. He holds position just about. Dreaded Head being aggressive as ever. And he holds on to that top 5 position. And he... a very risky strategy. And Q Gamer out front is now leading by 3 seconds. Now 2.8 now. So the gap just increasing slowly, lap by lap. Q Gamer's never gone back to back. He's never went anywhere but Jerez. So Q Gamer making big progress compared to last season. Oh, and here comes so he's going up the inside of Dreaded Head. No, he's not. Dreaded Head gaining enough corner speed to hold on. 3 different bikes inside from 4th to 6th. All V4s, and the Crescini Ducatis now are starting to battle for 2nd place. Daredevil trying to... Oh, Ropey's lost the front at the chicane. I said earlier, oh, and Dreaded Head has gone down as well. And Dreaded Head has left the session. Ropey is behind GSXR, so we've got another 3-way battle going on. Dreaded Head, I don't know why he's left the session. He's more than capable of... he could have still finished top 5. And Q Gamer's gone as well. I'm sensing something's gone wrong there in terms of connection or something like that. But now all of a sudden, Daredevil leads the way by 2.5 seconds out of GSXR, Ropey and No Star. I'm just keeping an eye on the group chat in case it does turn out to be it was a connection issue. But I'm just keeping an eye on things to make sure that if there's any decisions being made on what's going on here. Is Ropey forcing his way back up the inside of No Star to hold on to the podium place. The Daredevil on his debut could be set for victory out of nowhere. And what's
While we wait for the cameras to take us to Parc Fermé to meet today's stars, let's take a quick look at the final results of this race.